Hello, welcome to Daniel's Country Kitchen, episode 22 of Cooking with Chef Gomez, the last one before Christmas.
Yes, that's
Chicken and dates.
Well, I mean, exactly. So it's great because today we the two recipes we're talking about, it's very Christmassy, but in the same time it's a kind of interesting because it's come generally from Middle East. And Middle East, that's where we had the Three Kings and Christmas and all this kind of originated almost. So it kind of make all connection, which is great. So we're going to do two breasts of chicken, pan roasted, with a slice of lemon, which is slightly caramelized in the pan. When that is roasted, we take it off, caramelize that, and just sprinkle with a bit of oregano, okay, a bit of garlic, and the date we're going to put them at the last minute, so they don't become a kind of puree, if you know what I mean. They get warm and soft and everything. We add at the end. We're going to make a small jus with a beautiful chicken stock there, nut of butter, and all that with, because it makes sense, we're going to use a beautiful olive oil from Palestine, which is, so we kind of there, do you know what I mean? And it should show that very well. The only thing we need to be careful, not to put too much, or we don't change to become a sweet sauce. But just the right amount and of acidity and sweetness, which is really good. Chicken can take that. Okay, shall we do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. So I trim a little bit the chicken, but I love the skin, right? So we're going to roast the skin, and we're going to season, not the chicken yet, but the plate. People say, oh, this guy's completely mad. Is he cooking the plate? No. Okay, do that. Skin down. Okay. Let me wash my hands. Very important when you got poultry to wash your hand all the time. Okay, and now we're going to season. So it's much easier to do that, you see. Instead of turning it. Season. Like for every meat, it's always better when the meat is room temperature. It does not only roast better, but it doesn't surprise from the cold to the heat, and the muscle doesn't become completely enclosed and too hard, you see. So what we've done, seasoning. I'm going to use a drop of olive oil in here and a drop of butter. I must be French for using a bit of butter, right? I mean, just too good now. Okay, and a touch of butter, and we're not going to heat that up too much. Nothing will burn, but that's the reason I can use a good olive oil, because I'm not going to make it burn. Okay, so when the butter is forming like this, you can see it's not burning. That's what we call the butter is forming, and the reason we put the oil before, so the butter doesn't burn. Yeah, and forming like that, we put the chicken. We're going to put it face down there, the skin down, and we're going to roast it gently there. And I'm going also to put two nice pieces of garlic, one in that corner, to roast with it gently. Okay, that's it. We're going to push a little bit this, and I'm going to put a little bit of fresh I know it's dry, but it was fresh when I brought it from Calabria. We got that in a mountain in Calabria, Italy, which is not far away from Puglia, Campania, on the way to actually Sicilia, so which is really nice. Okay, and later on we're going to roast some slice of the lemon and add, when we do the sauce, a little bit of chopped date in it, and it's going to be really a bit Middle Eastern with a bit of acidity, so it's really nice, and it cuts through really, especially the date is very rich, you know, so you want a little bit of acidity there. So it's kind of a Middle Eastern recipe almost, so it should be quite nice. Okay, so now we can hear the la musique. Look at that. So you don't want too much color, you don't want to burn, and the garlic. You see, look, oh my God. That's what I like. When I roast the garlic on the skin, so the skin caramelizes a little bit, and the garlic inside becomes soft and almost confit. And you just take it in one go, you know what I mean? It's just like home cooking proper. So beautiful breast of chicken there.
What's that,
so
medium heat?
That's about medium heat. If it's on a gas, it would be gas mark probably 4 to 5, about something like that, yeah? So we're going to roast a little bit more on both sides. Put that on reserve on a plate. Roast a little bit what we've done. Beautiful lemon, roast it with it, and cook slowly with it, and finish the sauce. And should be spot on. I would serve that with a lovely rice, with a little bit of fresh herb, or even oregano in it, or even date within the rice, because you need to keep the theme going. Zest of lemon in it, beautiful, yeah. And some of the veg on the side. So I would possibly go for turnip. Because I love turnip, and it would go quite well with that. So other vegetable, of course, which is always underrated. There's a lovely video we made from Four Seasons on YouTube. There's 2 recipes of turnip, which actually has been a lot of views because people didn't quite know what to do with turnip, and now we seems to have give people ideas. And they would like it. So I think that's the 2 suggestions I would put. But definitely a rice which is the same kind of thing, lemony with the date with some fresh herb in it. It's spot on. Okay, so now we've got the color we wanted. That's what I want on the top. Not over roasted, but nicely roasted, including the garlic. So we're going to put that on the side for 1 minute in here. Okay. Including these guys, which are absolutely beautiful. Okay, we're going to drop a little bit the heat in here there. Okay, and now we're going to use a slice of lemon, and we're going to caramelize slightly the lemon. Okay. Actually, this one should probably be in the middle because it's tiny, and voila, that's it. So which is, I love caramelized lemon, so it's going to take the flavor of already the chicken and the garlic, right? But in the same time, it releases some acidity, and it's going to caramelize. So you've got all this mix of gorgeous flavor, and what is down the dice in here will be added at the last minute. So first we roast that nicely, and that's going to be you can see the release of the lemon juice. So you got a little bit liquid, which have mixed with the olive oil and the butter, that's what we want. Okay, we're going to turn them over, add the chicken stock in here, and that will be our sauce, going to go gently, and we're going to finish the chicken within that juice. So it's going to be really nice. See, the color stands in there already. Not too much, we don't want it burn, we just want to look at that, the difference it makes already. Okay. I love this kind of using, like we do every month, the seasonal produce, giving idea of recipe which are not complex but a little bit different, so people can have a try at home. I mean, what we're doing, it's really what we would have in France in an auberge, in a small bistro, even in a brasserie, but it's for comfort food around the table with friends and family. That's what we're doing. And different recipe using every seasonal produce. Okay, so now that's what I wanted. We don't need to do more. We're going to add them at the end. You know, no need to completely overcook them. Yeah. Look, beautiful color. That's what we're looking for. Slowly, surely. Oh wow. Yeah. And now we can put the stock in it. Like that. We're going to put back all that in. Okay. We're going to add a little bit of those, not too much, because this one will go into puree, but the other one we're going to add them fresh. And now we're going to gently do a casserole. And at the end, we're going to re-add that and the rest of the thing. Okay, here we go. So what I'm going to do now, the chicken is almost ready, so I'm going to remove the chicken. It's going to release some juice, which we're going to use for sure. Alors, the color we see there, you know, normally when you put the stock, we should have almost a kind of deeper dark color. The reason this one is not is due to the lemon juice inside, which gives this, and the butter we put a little bit, and the garlic. Look at the garlic; it's almost confit, yeah, which is beautiful. I love that. All that is garlic. It's just you press on it, it's like a puree. Okay, and now I'm going to reduce that a little bit more, and I'm going to drop a lemon in it. I'm going to cook it with the lemon now. So we're going to have a bit of acidity, but it doesn't matter because, well, first I'll add all that. Always keep every juices. You must use every juices. So we're going to reduce this now, and when it's almost finished, we're going to put a nut of butter just to make the sauce a little bit kind of nutty, shiny, and add the rest of the date just to warm them up. And after that, all the juice the chicken is going to release, re-add in it. Like I said, we reduce. We just put back the chicken to be coated with all the sauce and done. And after that, I'm going to enjoy my meal. Okay, so what we've done, now you can see the sauce beautifully reduced. We just put a nut of butter in it, you know, and remove that just as we're going to caramelize them now. So we're just almost there with that. So we're going to put back the chicken in, like that. It's going to be coated with the sauce. We're going to put back the garlic. With the skin, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay, like that. And now we're going to warm up that literally on the top without letting them melting like this, yeah? Voila, okay? And the final touch is a little bit of oregano, just at the last minute like that, on the top of it. Okay, look at that, beautiful, yeah? And now we're going to drop that completely like this. Okay, so it doesn't reduce or burn, and put that in. Now we're going to caramelize this to give them this kind of not barbecue, but lovely grilled in some butter and olive oil like that. It won't take long. Okay.
Smells.
Yeah. It should be really nice, yeah. And I didn't put sugar. I didn't want, because some people, to make them caramelize a little bit, to have this barbecue thing, would add sugar. But because we've got the date, we don't need sugar. And the butter will give, look at that. The butter will give this beautiful color there, which we want, yeah? It really nice. And what I'm going to do on that as well, we're going to drop a little bit of oregano as well, and it's going to be really, really beautiful. Use always a good fresh herb, guys. It's always so much better.
All available from Four Seasons.
It is absolutely correct. I mean, that's what we're doing. We're doing produce from Four Seasons every month. People must go online and have a look what's going on there, because it's certainly beautiful produce, all imported from Italy, France, some of it a bit in Spain, and using all the organic farmers, local farmers and everything. So we support not only the farming community, but the British produce, and some of the ones we can't get in here, but top produce are bought from Milan Market or Rangis Market in France, which is spot on. That's what we want, you see. Beautiful colors there. And you just try to remove it before it becomes too bitter. And what would make it bitter? It's mostly the skin and not the flesh. So the flesh is already within the sauce. Okay? So that's it. Done. We're going to dress that now. We should be almost here. How is it going in here? On slow motion. Let's push it tiny bit there. I mean, look, it's warm up. That's what we want. It's just warming up without melting. Look at this. So, I'll repeat the recipe we've got in here. So pan roasted breast of chicken with the jus made with lemon, date, and a little bit of oregano. And that's what we're going to have today. And for us, we're going to make some spinach. But like I said earlier, I would do a kind of a Middle Eastern rice with lemon and date and grated lime or lemon on top, and some confit of turnip. I think that should be okay. Tip top. This is it. Look at this. Now that's what we're going to serve and put it on the top of the chicken. So you'll see that in a second. Beautiful. Okay, spinach, a little bit of olive oil. You can hear the noise. Beautiful. No water. Never put the spinach in the water. Okay. Look, we're going to recipe within 1 minute. Okay, always a hot pan. Don't put butter, don't burn your olive oil. Just make sure when it starts to slightly smoke, you put the spinach. And the heat itself will cook the spinach. You don't need to put in water to lose all the goodness, to lose all the mineral, to lose all the color, all the vitamin, all the chlorophyll. No, you just put them like this. You can see the mix. The leaves are becoming transparent. After that they turn darker. The pan is dry, as you can see. Yeah. Done. No more. 52 seconds. Look at that. Beautiful, shiny with the olive oil, natural, a touch of salt and black pepper. Et voilà. Okay, so here we go. So look at that beautiful breast of chicken there. Okay, with a bit of the garlic and all the nice herbs we've done. So we're going to carve that a little bit like this. Very simple. I always say very simple, but because it is. You know, and that's a beautiful chicken as well, and it's still moist. Look, okay, beautiful there. Oh, we arrange a little bit like this. Okay, now we're going to drizzle a bit of garlic, but the main thing we want to see on the top will be all this beautiful. But first of all, you put this lovely, look at the lemon, how caramelized is that? The flesh is in the sauce. Okay. And now I'm going to put some of the sauce on the top. There. And on the top of that will be all the beautiful date. Touch more chicken. Just more jus like that. Bit of the garlic, can't miss it, yeah. Okay. Drop a little bit of oregano like that, still. Doesn't matter, it goes a little bit all over the place. And what we've done a little bit for us today is some spinach. And we realize and we know now that spinach don't need to be cooked in the water. Maybe my finger today. Look at that. Okay? So, the dish we've done today, for you guys, and us obviously. So, pan roasted breast of chicken, caramelized lemon slice, date, jus with some oregano, lots of date, you can see them, I think, and they are not cooked, they're only warmed up, and a little bit of wilted spinach.